Hey everyone, this is a trader investor. I want to talk about how the markets closed today and really focus on areas where I said we should be cautious. Why is it important to be very careful when price comes to a potential area of manipulation? We know manipulation after it happens. We don't know it before it happens. But if we know the signs that could lead to an area of manipulation, we can prepare for it. We can anticipate and place our trades carefully. By carefully meaning we're not in a hurry to enter them as soon as we get into that area of value. We're not in a hurry to take a position on either side of that manipulation area. We want the charts to tell us what the charts want to do. So this morning, I mentioned in the SPY, I mentioned this zone, this area to be a potential area of manipulation. And that's what we saw. Price came down from the open, but it failed to close below that line. But it did trick some unsuspecting retail traders to make them think, oh, it's been a down bar, and another down bar, because this bar here, the 7 a.m. Pacific time bar, was a down bar at some point. So when that happened, 3 consecutive down bars, people went short. Some people. So they got trapped. And then anybody who took the reversal of that same bar at the close above that line, who went long, were also trapped if they used, I'll zoom out, if they used the 7 a.m. Pacific time bar as a stop, at the 7:15 bar they got stopped out, because that bar went all the way down to yesterday's low. That bar really went low. And I mean, not quite yesterday's low, but a little bit further than yesterday's low. I had put an alert here to just let me know when we get down this line. So I wanted to see how far down price would come once it tested this and reversed. I wanted to see if this was a true manipulation that wants to continue to go on the downside, because sometimes manipulation is this way to take the price this way, and sometimes manipulation is this way, come back, clean this up, and take the price down this way. So until it happens, we don't know. So until it happens, we're not going to be in a hurry to enter. But this 3 bars here were signs that showed manipulation at play. So that's why I always say be careful around this area. And just like I said, be careful around this area, price reversed. We didn't get a very clean downward move. There was no bar that closed below it. And the reversal was not very clean, because what did price do? It closed where it opened, where, pretty much. But by that I mean, it's, look at yesterday's close. We're a little bit lower than that, but where we opened today and where we closed today is pretty much flat day. So that's why, understanding these manipulation areas, we're able to place our trades accordingly. We're able to take careful positions based on what the charts are telling us. If we look at the Qs, I said around yesterday's low, around yesterday's 15-minute range low is where I wanted to be cautious. And what happened? You could go back to that video, because that video played out before I saw the rest of the day. Just like I said, this area was a very strong area where they did not allow price to go any further down. They kept the price up. Of course, the Qs were weak today. They were strong yesterday and they were weak today, but price was pretty much in a small range where yesterday's lows were not breached. this could have almost been like an inside day had it not been that we broke above yesterday's high at the open. So again, as we mentioned, and as I talk about these multiple times, areas of manipulation where things could go wrong, this is where we want to be careful before we enter our trades. And on a 15-minute chart, I did not see any clear indication of break of structure. Break of structure meaning we have a down move, we started to have an up move, but I wanted to see higher low and higher highs made for this break of structure, so nothing happened there. IWM, same like yesterday, pretty flat day. So when price kept bouncing around between the highs and the lows of the 15-minute range, pretty flat day 2 days in a row. It's okay, those days happen sometimes. You don't have to trade when those days happen. Just, you know, carefully monitor, and we'll have an explosive move. Explosive move meaning like this on the 21st was a fantastic move. On Thursday the 22nd, we had a very good move until Biden spoke at these highs and price dropped, but then it reversed on Friday. So explosive move on Wednesday, another explosive move on Friday. Monday, Tuesday, pretty flat. So you can expect significant move. If we look at the hourly chart, and I like to see hourly chart for any potential convergence, divergence. Price is pretty much flat, and we're making higher highs from the 5th to now, but my oscillator is pretty much flat. So it's telling me there's a potential of a pullback, a rollover, and we're in this box of the accumulation phase. So we've tested out of the highs. So I'm expecting price to continue to drive down a little bit before resuming. And IWM is going to be our leader to get us in a strong bullish trend again. So I'm expecting for that bullish trend to resume, maybe after a short test, but not necessarily. We can take off from here and go as well. If that's what the chart give us, that's what we will trade. Diamonds, let's look at diamonds finally. In the diamonds, again, pretty much of a consolidation that has been going on. Now we have triple top here. So this is an area of potential manipulation. Down here is an area of manipulation. So we want to be careful how we look at these areas as they develop. Today, pretty flat most of the day, and then it broke above the 15-minute range and then almost closed back down. So pretty much a flat day. So overall, the markets did not have a lot of movement today. So between Wednesday and Thursday, we will have some explosive moves one way or another. I'm not going to predict which way, but when it happens, I want to be there to take advantage of it. First, 30 minutes, price started to take off one side or another. That's where we are participating in this rallies. And we look at the VVIX. If the VVIX is down and the SPY, the Qs, the IWM, they make a new high above the 15-minute range, it's a solid entry. If VVIX is up and the SPYs break the 15-minute range, it's a good entry to the downside. Same as UVXY. We want UVXY and SPY to move in opposite directions. So if UVXY spikes, we expect SPYs to go down, and the other way around when UVXY falls. So we look at all of these sentiments. We look at where we stand, and right now we had a pretty mellow 2 days of trading. Let us see what Wednesday brings to us. So don't forget to like this video, And don't forget to leave any comments if you have any questions, so I can help answer your questions and address your concerns, because my goal is to help you become a better trader, better investor, by giving you all the knowledge that I have, sharing my knowledge, and then you will be able to take advantage of that for your own analysis and for your own training, for your own learning as you make improvements and tweak your own strategies. All right, everyone, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.